Hello, everybody. Oh gosh, I feel
Hi.
like I'm super fucking loud.
We're all like super bleached out on my screen, and I don't know if it's my computer's fault.
We're bleached out on your screen? I don't know.
I don't see it on mine.
Okay, it's got to be me.
Give me a sec. Let me turn up some volumes here.
I was gonna say, I think Blink is considerably louder than
The rest of you.
everybody else.
Yeah. Which is a good change, but let's try to...
Balance.
Balance would be good.
What?
Okay. Hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm still figuring things out. One sec.
These are not the audio issues you were looking for.
Right.
Well, I think they're pretty mild, like, you know,
In comparison,
compared to everything else we've.
none of us are muted for the first half hour of the episode.
Didn't we have that happen?
Not today. There was an issue in one or two episodes where there was a limiter on my mic. I think it's called a limiter. Anyway, that was cutting out my lows, so you couldn't hear pawns at all.
Yeah, and you had to go back and ADR all of the audio back in.
I tried, yeah. That was a rough day. It's like, what the heck did I say, and what was I saying here? It probably sounds like, yeah, you know, I don't like that, or something. I don't know. Anyway, welcome in, everybody. Hello. Thank you for being here. We are Saves vs. Death, a tabletop actual play and podcast that airs live at 10 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Saves vs. Death on Saturday. I think I might have said or missed saying. Anyway, it's Saturday.
One of those.
And it's not, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, tonight we're playing our Cyberpunk RED campaign. Shades of Scarlet. I am Blank, the Game Master referee, and still a buster. With me today is Jess as Moxie11. Go ahead and say hey.
Hey guys.
Media living, who knows? It doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. I'm missing this quote. Anyway, winning's winning. Games is right.
Hi.
A rocker medtech who'd loan you his car to race DK. Are these like these Fast and Furious quotes?
They are.
They are.
Okay. It's cool. I named this stream something like Rock and Octane or something. Yeah. Hades as Deeps. Go ahead and say hello, Hades.
Howdy.
Net running solo who thought it was a cool thing to say at the moment. I can't remember the voice that these are set in, so sorry. You don't get any no fancy dress up of the quotes today. Ada as Checkers and Giffy as Quinn, who are sitting in the stands as they are unable to join us tonight. With that, I will pass it on to myself for the dark content warning, or unless one of you guys want to do it. I'm going to take...
After that smooth transition, no, you got this.
Okay.
Dark content warning in big capital letters. Just to note that this game will be a mature game with possible graphic content. I don't think she says this at all.
Ever.
Not like this, anyway. It could be present at any time. We have gone through safety tools, and if at any time you need to step away, please do so. Thank you. It doesn't say thank you, but it should.
Right. We'll add that.
And with that, I'll pass it on to myself for the last time on Shades of Scarlet.
Ba-da-da.
Nice. last time on Shades of Scarlet, we did some things with Desiree. Desiree gets the group together to finally have Wraith's big show in the kind of parking lot in sort of New Westbrookish area. She takes it upon herself to order a Daishi float for Wraith and the gang to ride on, as well as get you guys synchronized in some cute little outfits.
Woohoo!
Has some dancers, and it's a whole shebang as you guys are driving out into the streets of Watson. This does not make Moxie happy at first. But when Desiree proves that she at least has some bases covered, Moxie comes up, well, she relents a little, and then comes up with some alternative plans. Namely, she'll be riding in the front with Rex in his car, ahead of the float, along with Miss Sparkles, as they kind of do scouting for any potential issues the float might occur or might incur. The concert goes off splendidly, with Checkers throwing some of what are these
Rave
called?
grenades.
The rave grenades
Yeah.
that Wraith specifically asked for into the crowd, covering everybody in a layer of sparkly glitter and probably pink smoke, I would imagine, or some color. Anyway, Wraith shoots a message to his following in the middle of the concert, involving community and, maybe not so subtly, don't shop at Continental Brands Oasises.
Don't trust games. Don't trust Continental Brands.
Yeah. At least in Watson.
Just in general.
Moxie does manage to see some tiger claws up ahead, kind of scoping out the Watson streets. They've clearly heard about this big Daishi float driving around. And, well, first time she sees them, she tells them, she lets the float know, and they make a sudden turn. Second time she sees them, well, she tells the float to turn again, but also has taken it upon herself to be a diversion for the float, trying to pull off some heat, so to speak, for our concert. And that, I think, is where we begin, unless I missed anything that was important from last week.
Nah, I think that was the majority.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Cool. And here we go. So, let me get some music. Better music.
You don't want this calming music?
Are we a call?
It's good, but
We have Dave Wacko singing with us.
It's
I
true.
don't think we're allowed to be calm.
That was a very important point we missed, is that Dave
yeah.
joined the concert and
Is
performed
assisting.
as well.
Miss Sparkles is a hired gun, yeah, Chen's, but she's kind of made like background appearances. She hasn't been never pictured, but they finally met her this time. But she's been involved in things around. They've heard her name before. Not a big, not a main character. Central to
Not
the
as
plot or
important
anything.
as the little girl who cuts rat's hair.
Yeah, not near.
Yeah, not as important as
That's the hair
yeah,
wizard.
the hair cutting wizard. I think that's how I described her at the beginning. Or
Yeah,
that's what
Moxie
she
asks her
said
name,
she
and she's
was.
like, "I'm the hair wizard,"
Yeah.
like so confidently.
I need to get my hair cut.
Well, go to the hair wizard.
Okay. So let's think of how to begin here. Actually, I won't start with you, Moxie. Just because I want to see if Wraith and Deeps want to do anything. Your last piece for the concert goes off splendidly. Everybody gives you guys a loud round of applause. Can hear you can just see the wave of arms go up into the air. Some with glow sticks, some with some lighters, some with the poppers that you guys have been handing out. See bottles thrown up into the air, coming towards you. They don't quite make it, but you know,
Right.
it's the thought that counts.
After I delivered my message, I wanted to do Z's song in Japanese, the best Japanese I'm capable of. And then I
Nice.
wanted to end the set with what we believe from market testing is going to be the first single off the new album.
Okay, so you're marketing your album,
Yeah.
essentially at the end. Okay.
Yeah.
So during Z's song, or how are you playing that? Yeah, you're doing it in Japanese.
Yeah, we're doing a soft backbeat to it and just kind of delivering it as poetry the way it was left.
Oh, okay. So there's an immense quiet that goes around. Clearly, some of the audience recognizes the ideas that you're saying from the poem, and so there's this moment of somber sobriety as you recite those lyrics, and then you transition into your your plug for your own CD.
Yeah.
A roar of applause, cheers. They're all like super pumped to hear it, and you play the last song. Is that what I understand? That's your
Yeah, we play one of the new songs that I haven't released yet.
okay.
And then that's going to be the end of the show portion of it.
Okay, so when you finish your last song, all the spotlights go off. Dancers all curl up in a ball. And then the light around the base slowly dims, and then it's just a black float floating around. You can hear people below you guys kind of enthusiastic like sounds of their voices. You can't make out anything in particular, but it's just there's obviously a lot of energy around this album that is going to be released soon. Sweat is dripping from your guys' foreheads at this point, just being under those spotlights alone, not to mention probably moving around a little bit as you you clearly, Wraith, as a drummer, but
Right.
Deeps too's probably did some dancing or something up on stage.
Oh, definitely.
Whole band seems to have done well.
We doing an encore?
No, I think we better check in with Moxie and see how she's doing. It's been minutes since we saw her last.
It's been probably a good hour since you laid physical eyes on her.
Right. We're in the future for Moxie, though, but I contact
slightly.
Moxie.
Shooting over to Moxie. All right. What is the name of this thing? Thornton, Emperor roars to life as you gun it down the Night City street. Heading down as fast as this giant-ass thing will possibly take you. You can hear the whine of the Tiger Claw engines spark to life down or back behind you the way you came. And you see two of them kind of do a drift out into the street behind you in hot pursuit. And let's go ahead of the DLC called Hot Pursuit.
That was nice.
Okay,
Good
Yeah.
transition.
I got that.
I like
That was good. That was good.
Thank you. Let's see.
Available on DriveThruRPG.
As well as artelsoriangames.com/downloads.
Oh, whoops! I went to BRB.
All right, well, it's been good having.
Yep, and we're done for the night. Y'all have a fantastic
We'll be
evening.
right
Love
back
you.
when you go download this DLC.
All right, I don't have like pieces for. Oh no, you're
I
looking
love
at
your
my.
map, though.
No, this is the wrong one. Go away. I don't know what I'm doing.
Now we see
Oh
all
my
of the
God.
secrets.
Hold on. Let
What
me
is going on?
let me focus the combat scene on the right thing. Hold on. I'm afraid I'm gonna show my notes here. Oh Jesus.
If it helps, as far as I'm concerned on Roll28, I'm at the map. I'm not on a street.
I know.
Okay.
This one? This one? Oh God. What's going on? Hold on.
It was a very pretty map that you showed us there for a second.
Thank you.
Now we're just cycling through things.
I know. As I stumble through technical difficulties per usual.
I was gonna say it's such a like save for death move to have like that nice smooth transition of a hot pursuit that like linked with the DLC. Like it was so beautiful. Then be like, oh wait, hang on, wrong screen.
I fucked
Everything's
everything
on
up.
fire.
Everything's broken.
Let's see if I can do this.
Well, you know, at least we're consistent.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, it's very on brand.
Yeah, it is. And here, this just gonna cover our entire heads. It's all good. I have to add a new thing. Put this in here. Maybe
Then drop
maybe
its
like
layer
that,
down a
and
little
then
bit.
Layer it down. There we go. Hey!
As planned.
Yes. This is going swimmingly.
Editing. In post, please
Nope.
cut this out. Thanks.
Leaving
We don't
all of
edit
it.
in post.
Didn't we try that once?
Yeah.
It's
Sorry
a lot
for
of
anyone
work
who's listened to the
do.
audio of episode 3.
Wait, why is this showing up stuff? Oh, I see. Oh God. Lock this. Stop.
No, I
touching
used
it.
to
There
spend
we go.
like 10 hours an episode on editing the audio for the podcast. And then episode 3, I removed every pause that was longer than 3 seconds. So the entire time we were all talking, like we had a lot to say and we had to speak as quickly as possible. And it
Oh
was
my goodness.
exhausting to listen to.
It sounds miserable.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No actual vocal pauses.
Uh-huh. Because I used to go through and scrub any of the ums or the which we do a lot of.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
then around episode 5, I think, I was like, nah, man, everybody gets to see how we talk.
I was probably a lot worse in the beginning too than I am now.
You were quieter.
Yeah.
Well, you had that issue where you were hearing yourself
Oh,
In
yeah,
the,
you're on
yeah.
reverb.
in the audio. For
Yeah,
a while.
that didn't help.
It's
That did
maddening.
not help. Okay, let's see.
This has been Behind the Scenes with Saves for His Death.
Okay. Oh yeah, there we go.
Hey.
Hey, I see that
Hey! Alright, let's see if I can do this. Get some zoomed out view. How's that look?
Beautiful.
Beauty.
Nice. Nice. Maybe a little nerd. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Okay, cool. Let's hope that that looks good through the whole thing. Let's get some initiative.
Before we start,
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
Moxie's window is rolled down already,
Nice.
so that she can fire outside of the vehicle. I don't have to waste time doing that.
Just break it.
And her agent, she would have Sparkle on a hands-free
Open
voice.
comp.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Sparkle. I forgot her car. Hold on. Okay.
Just so that that is set before we get too far into this.
Alrighty. She has like a little... I'll do this little red one.
And you
Oh
said
my
roll
god, why is it
initiative,
so
right?
huge? What?
You said roll initiative?
Yes, ma'am.
That car's
And
fiat.
I'm gonna give you guys probably that much space. That seems right. Oh, why aren't you in the car? Get in the car. You can't be in the street.
She just rolled. Tuck and roll.
I mean,
Yeah. This fancy car that you traded your super nice Mitsutani for.
no.
I'll put some guys in here, some mooks, in case we need them.
I'm that far away?
Yeah, you had a pretty good lead.
Okay, cool.
Look, don't get
I'll take
excited.
It can change quickly.
Ow.
Are they,
Right.
for
I
my
need to do initiative.
understanding for like firing and whatnot, it's like 3 squares is what, like a section? It's where like the yellow
Yeah,
bar
so
is?
the white lines are the range
White
categories.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
That makes
I'm
sense?
5 squares away?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Cool. I ain't doing shit for a while because that is too far for anything I have.
It's pretty far.
It's yeah, it is.
They weren't in their car when you pulled your tricks.
Well, that's on them.
You stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
Exactly.
That is true. It is on them. And Rex has his thing set to perception at the moment. So, so just reflex, right? Okay.
Sparkle didn't move with us at the same time.
She's behind you.
I figured she'd be side by side, but that's cool.
She can't keep up with you.
You're too good.
But I'm not in my sweet fast sports car anymore. This one's a little slower.
Oh, a little bit. Oh, he does have this. So +3. Okay, cool. He has a Sandy. And I would assume that when you did your stunt, he would have activated it. So
We did wait a bit for the float to turn, or the concert to turn away before going, so he would have known.
okay. I know this is super interesting. God, initiative is always the best, isn't it?
Yes.
Why can't I do simple math right now? It's okay. Oh man. Well, this is awkward. We have 3 ties.
You forgot Sparkle, by the way.
All right. I need a
Token.
token.
Yeah.
Looks like what her?
By the way, what does Miss Sparkle look like? Because I don't think you actually gave us a description.
Yeah, she's wearing like a bedazzled jacket. She has short brown hair with like tech hair highlights that cycle through a variety of different colors. She has a pair of like tight jeans and a band, like a death metal band t-shirt. Okay. Would you like to go before them or after them or in the middle of them?
My reflex is a 7, if that helps.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
My reflex is a 7, if that helps.
Yeah.
No, it's still the same.
Yep.
I will go after.
Okay. All right. So 5 categories. Oh my gosh.
By the way, in there for...
What?
Did you want a car token in there for, like, operator? For when
Sure.
the cars go?
Yeah, sure. That's a good idea. Put your car in there for the positioning tests.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. Excuse me while I get everything set up. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. All right, so you guys are jamming down the street fast as you can. As soon as the 2 cars glide in behind you in pursuit, Rex, chambers around into his assault rifle, leans out the window, and is firing down at this gray car on the right. What is going on with my screen here? It's like bleeding over. Oh gosh. I won't worry about that right now. Okay. And that is a... This is auto fire, so... Nice. That is a really decent hit. So it's max multiplier.
Shit.
Plus 4.
This man was bitten by a zombie.
Okay. Oh, wait. I forgot. We do damage a little different. Okay.
Oh, that was perfect.
Huh?
Zombie.
This man was bitten by a zombie.
Sorry. Our bad.
It came right after he was like, that's a really good hit. You guys have added new slang to the campaign.
Yes. A good shot is, this man was bitten by a zombie. He got zombied.
Yeah.
It's happened
It
to
was
me.
a good hit, but was it that he got bit by a zombie good?
Okay, so this is it. This is not that great. 10, 15, 16, 17. 20 points of damage. Okay. Awesome. And then, sorry, I'm trying to remember how much structural damage points cars have. God, I'm so unprepared. Okay,
Do you want me to look that up while you're doing stuff?
I got it, but in the future, probably good.
Yeah, I just had to scroll up a few pages.
All right, bullets plink off the top of the hood. Just little sparks, and you can see a little bit of smoke start to rise and stream down back over the windshield as cars are driving. Okay, blah, blah, blah. It's me up next, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. We do have passengers in the car. I just rolled one. So, assault rifle coming out and aiming down at Sparkles from the red car. Hits. Good hit, too.
What was it bitten by a zombie gun?
Yeah, that car got bit by... Ooh.
In a big way.
By
Deep gash, yeah.
a big zombie. Well, actually, this might not be as good as I think. 15. $22 points of damage to Sparkles' car. So
So the same
little
amount
better.
of damage.
Little better. Well, Sparkles does have some armor on her car. Awesome. Okay. Return fire. And that is this guy's turn. I guess it's my turn again. Cool. Silver car is also going to shoot at Sparkles' car. Oh, that is a potential malfunction. It's not a malfunction, thank goodness. But the bullets do miss. Okay, so he has a little bit of a quick jam, I suppose, with his gun. Is able to quickly get the bullet back out and ready for a salvo next turn. But no hits at the moment. Trying to remember. The driver can probably do something.
Yeah, they get an action. If
Yeah.
they don't have to, like, spend their action driving the car.
Right. No, they're better drivers than that.
Yeah, just rub it in my face.
Okay.
I
Okay.
feel like Games and Hades should play the drivers.
No, I've got too much going on here. Nice. Oh, nice. Okay, so both of the cars behind you get a sudden boost of acceleration. The red one kind of like swerves just a tiny little bit, but is able to control it while the other one just flies forward up ahead of him. So they are both coming into the next square here.
Nos, nos, nos.
What?
Nos, nos, nos.
Yep. All right.
Too
Those
soon.
are those turns. Moxie, you're up.
They're too far away for her to do anything at this moment.
Okay.
She does not have things for that level of distance. So can
Well, they're closer now.
They're still too far. Can I make some sort of, I don't know, skill check to get a bonus to my next positioning, to my positioning check?
Sure. What would you like to, like, how narratively do you want to handle that?
Yeah. Is there actually rather, you know what, let's do this. Can I do do I keep my perception check that I had before? Do I have to
if you want to do it as like a complementary skill to like get a good lay of the road ahead of you,
yeah, any
we can do that.
obstacles or
I wouldn't
like,
keep the
people-
same one. No.
Cool. Or, you know, people about to cross the street, old lady with a shopping cart. That's not great. 14?
14. I'm gonna say no. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Okay. It's not bad, but yeah, for the +1, yep. I need higher. Okay, cool. So you just the bullets whizzing past you and the adrenaline pumping through your blood, you're not able to quite focus on the immense amount of streetlights just barraging your field of vision as you're trying to like get a good lay of what's ahead of you. You're just like one of the street lights is just like annoyingly posted right into your eyeballs, basically. All right, moving on. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Sparkles is going to go. All right. Oh my goodness. She's in a bad position right now. So she is going to... not much she can do right now. I guess she's going to hit her own nos and say, "What's the plan here?" You may
Pull them
reply.
away and lose them.
Oh. What the heck? Okay. I don't know why I did that. There we go. She hits her own nos and starts coming up, like crossing over into the other lane to get to pass you guys if necessary. Okay. And that's her turn. Positioning checks. So your difficulty, Moxie, for this
Yeah, what is the
honkin'
speed of this
beast
car? Yeah.
is a 19.
I'm sorry, what?
It's a 19
How is it a 19?
because I don't want to give you a 21.
It only has a 15 move?
It is slow. Yeah.
It is real slow.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
You can do it.
I don't know that I can.
We have faith in you.
You're a nomad.
Can she get a +2 for our faith?
No, it's okay. Save it. Save it because I rolled high. Can I hold on to the faith for another roll?
Maybe
21.
21. Nice. That is.
Okay, you're right. That was real close. What is the move of this freaking car?
It's 18, so it's between the two.
All right.
But you are able to get a little bit ahead, and you're almost out of the range. Okay. So position check for Sparkles. I'll just go straight down. Sparkles is able to keep up. Coming in behind you. These two. able to keep up in the red car. Zoom in. And silver car stays put. Okay. Awesome. Rex is up again. He is going to use his move action to climb into the back seat, roll down that window, and fire at the red car from here, as Sparkles has kind of blocked his shot at the silver. This is 100.
Can we play a song for Moxie and be like bards for bonuses?
I like this plan. Plan.
Start performing a Hall Ass Hyena.
Yeah.
Not quite. No. You're not here.
Dang it.
6.
That doesn't mean our music couldn't be heard from here, right?
It comes on the radio.
Yeah.
I play it through my internal agent.
Oh, that's double 6s. That's a crit.
Oh.
Nice.
Hell yeah, Rex.
I like that Rex is showing how much of a badass he is without Wraith being there.
Right. I'll never
Look,
believe
he
it.
has nothing to prove, okay? So 10, that's 14, 18, and then plus the 30 points of damage. Holy shit. 30, and then plus the 5, so. And there's no crit table for a vehicle. Oops. But what I can do is give them like a +2 on their drive checks from here on out. Rex has hit something vital in their engine. You can just see it spew smoke bellowing off. The driver's having to like lean out his window, coughing, to get a good view of you guys and the road. So there is that. That's cool. What did I say? 35. Holy shit. This car's fucked up. And I think that actually it gives it another penalty.
Yeah, if it's lower than the
a
health,
move
it moves to the next.
penalty down. So
Yeah.
that is gonna be quite hard for it to keep up at this point. Very hard. Okay. On to the next initiative, and I will deduct bullets from Rex's gun. Cool. And then, yeah, so one of these guys' turns. Is NOS only usable once?
I believe so.
That's in the main book, huh? Under
Yeah. What's up at Moto?
under Moto. Once per day. Yep. Okay. So I'm done with that. I guess guy is gonna lean out his window again. The passenger. I'm gonna give him like a -2 for the amount of smoke that is bellowing in his face right now. But he's gonna shoot at. Actually, I think he's gonna shoot at you all. However, he does miss, unfortunately for me. Bullets just whiz over the hood of your SUV, down the sides, and yeah, unfortunately, none of them make a connection. All right, so we've got this guy here, silver car. He's shooting at Sparkles. Hits. That's a good hit, too. He zombied her. Oh. Almost 3 hits. Or 3 sixes. 10, 15.
Thank you for the posture check. I just
not
realized
great.
how much I was slouching right before I saw it.
That's a 34 points of damage to Sparkles, this car.
Oh.
Yeah.
Luckily, she has a lot of armor,
Not that much.
and it's self-healing.
Nanotechnology.
Nope.
Instant nanotechnology.
Oh man, her car is fucked right now.
That's gonna be real bad.
Yeah, it's looking bad. And as soon as, the bullets spray hitting the backside of her car, you just hear this loud popping noise. And you can just see this burst of fire expel out of her exhaust pipe. And she says, I am gonna have to break off here. Sorry, Chooms. You're on your own.
Is your car even salvageable?
It's not dead.
Okay.
She says, I'm hoping. That is his turn. And I will do a... Okay. Sorry, excuse me. Moxie, you're up.
Moxie is going to. So, sorry, what did Sparkle say at the end?
She says, I'm hoping so.
Hoping. Do you want to get into our car?
No, I'm not leaving my car behind.
She figured she does. She doesn't know how bad it is. Understood. Moxie's gonna drop back.
Okay.
And I don't know how this works.
I think
'cause
you
know
do that
my
on your
movement
positioning. by
Is
the way.
it's positioning. So
Yeah.
I think I just kind of forego it. I don't know.
You can forgo it. If you want to do another perception to try to get a better bearing. on
No, the maneuver I would like to do
it. Oh, okay.
is when Sparkle, I don't know, turns down whatever side street she is, I would like Moxie to like screen it. Or like
Screen it.
pull him behind and protect her. Yeah.
Oh,
Like
okay.
prevent them from seeing where she turned or where she's going.
Sure. We'll do. It's not really clear covered here in the rules, but we could do something like a stunt.
There are like vehicle maneuvers in the core book.
I know. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going with. So basically,
Yeah.
to keep pursuit, the other drivers will have to pull off the stunt as well if they want to continue pursuing her. But since you're, kind of fielding it, I guess you just pull a stunt too.
Okay.
Does that seem fair?
Sure.
Sure.
So what am I rolling?
Your drive, and then just beat, I don't know, DV 13.
Okay. Yes.
Nice. All right. So, yeah, she is going for this hard right-hand turn to break off and go down a side street. You jam your brakes, swerve in behind her. Tyler squealing with protest to get in behind and kind of like obfuscate where she might be heading off to. So you take your big ass fucking SUV to get in behind her, essentially. All right. So it is her turn. That's what she does. Kind of do that together. Now it's positioning check. So you've actually fallen back here. I am going to try to do a position check for Sparkles. Oh, thank fuck. She did really well on that. Does it beat the DV though? That is a good question, and I don't think it does.
Don't forget to add her nomad ranks.
Oh right. Well,
she-
she's not
she-
technically a nomad.
She has some points.
She's solo.
You should still have some points.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't think she actually makes any progress, but she is like turning to get off the street. And you are, well, I'll like put this here. You're like here, maybe like that.
Same square, one behind the other, yeah.
What's that? Yeah, same square.
One behind
Yep.
the other.
Yep, exactly. I'm gonna do positioning checks for these dudes.
Don't forget red-
As
red
expected,
cars
the
one
red
higher.
car's just losing power rapidly. Falls behind. Silver car. Come on, silver car. Okay, silver car. Here we go. Silver car is coming in hot behind you. I'm gonna do his. Actually, no. I'll make his to be able to kind of, if he chooses to pursue Sparkles, I will make a check on his turn. He'll have to use his action. The driver will to. Actually, does that make sense? It probably should be now, shouldn't it? Yeah, I think stunts should be done because we're homebrewing this as we go. Stunts should probably be done on the positioning check.
Because that's
So-
just like a position though, of like how you're moving. Like you're moving poster, you're moving that. If he's got to make an action, like a maneuver, that's your action.
Well, I'm thinking I kind of want it to be symmetrical so that, the car that pulls the maneuver in the first place should do it with the same type of action that the pursuer has to use.
Yeah, but she used her action to do it.
Yeah, I know. And I'm just thinking about the wisdom of that. So we
I
could
think,
do
like-
it that way.
Yeah, I think it makes sense.
Okay.
He's got to catch up to that turn anyway.
Yeah, okay. Sure. Rex is up. Okay, so as you guys are kind of swinging in behind, he's like looking out the window, fucking Scarface style, shooting out his machine gun out the fucking window. Wait, does this thing have a grenade launcher undermount? Because that would be sick.
That would be beautiful.
If it doesn't, it should.
No, it's got the
My
shotgun.
little friend.
It's
if
not
he
range for a
wants
shotgun.
to throw a grenade,
I guess he could throw a grenade. He does have those.
If he has any rave grenades, they do stick to all
But
surfaces.
that's so far to throw a grenade.
I tell me about it.
Yeah, that's not realistic. 25 meters. So that's not as bad as I thought, but I think that I'm going to save it.
The 13 to 25, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the red car. Poor red car. I'm so sad. He's just going to fucking Scarface style. Shoot. All right. Dude, Rex is on fucking fire today. All right. Another 4 multiplier. So here we go. That's another crit.
Jesus.
Man. Okay, so that's 12, 17, 20.
Well, to be fair, Rex is protecting directly Moxie. So
And
28
his car.
Yeah.
True. Thank you. That is another point. I wanted to mention that Rex was probably thinking as stars when the bullets went all around his vehicle, not into his vehicle.
Okay. So as you guys are swinging back behind Sparkles' car, he lets out a salvo of gunfire, and you just see this like like some piece from the engine just like fires up through the hood of the car, just like leaving this outward crater on the front of the hood. And you can see it's starting to rapidly lose speed as well. Okay. That is his turn. Awesome. And now it is their turns. Oh no. So red car is going to fire back. Oh wait. I calculated range wrong. Oh well. I messed it up. That's okay. You'll get the benefit of it. This does hit. Not a perfect
Don't forget
shot.
it's at a -2.
Oh yeah, that's right. It still hits.
I was hoping.
All right, so SUV takes 10 points of damage.
It takes no damage.
Oh yeah, the armor ting, 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 just plinks off these bullets, and nothing. So your car might be slower, but it's a beast.
Yeah, it does. It does have protection.
Okay.
Now
I mean, it wasn't
Rex
going to
is
help against
pissed.
those like
Right.
attacks that dealt 35 damage, but hey.
Well, yeah. It was a better range category before. Now it's getting a little rougher. Okay, silver car. Why do I keep doing that? Okay. That's a 10. That's an 18. Yep, so max damage. No crit. Um, 17. $29 points of damage. Minus 13, right?
Correct.
So 16. Your car also has a little bit more structural damage, too, just so you know.
What does that
Okay.
mean?
So normal cars have 50, yours has 60.
Okay.
Basically hit points.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay. Oh, let me minus bullets from these guys. Okay, cool. Moxie, you're up. What would you like to do? I guess this needs... Oh, wow, fuck. I actually, hold up. I gotta roll their stunt to see if they are going to pursue. Yeah, that's a no. In fact, I'm going to put them... They did so poorly. They're slowing down considerably. They go back. You're up.
All right. I'm pretty sure rules as written, this isn't how it works.
Sure.
I'm going to ask if I can rule of cool this.
Okay. I mean, we ruled of cooled that last whole thing.
So, a flashbang.
Okay.
Damages the guys if it gets hit. Can I throw it in front of the cars and still have it? Like, obviously, those two cars are too far apart, but if I get it in the square in front of the silver car, can that still blind them? Because they are looking forward.
I would say yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Moxie's gonna take out one of the flashbang grenades, pull the pin with her teeth, one hand on the wheel, and lob it behind her.
Okay.
Very badass.
You have to do it in the square ahead, though, and at the farther range, I think. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Right there, right?
Yeah.
So that's if I understand it correctly, that's 3 squares away, which is like the 25 meter.
Correct. Yeah, that's exactly
the
right.
DV
Does that seem
is
fair? I think that's fair.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's a grenade launcher range chart, right?
Correct.
So I'm beating a DV-15, or I'm attempting to be a DV-15.
Yep.
Okay. She is going to tell Rex, close your eyes,
Okay.
so that he
He's
can
staring
also
through his scope.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah,
Ow.
he's looking at them, so I don't
No,
want him.
he's using iron sights at the moment, but yeah, or maybe like an ACOG.
Oh my goodness! Did
Is that a good
just
roll?
Get that? I rolled a 5. My athletics is an 11. I had to beat a 15. I beat it by 1. That's a 16.
Yay!
Nice!
Yeah.
Okay, so I roll an endurance as a DV-13? Or not
Hang on,
endurance,
I had to pull it up.
resist torture drugs.
Resist torture drugs, DV-15.
I got a 10. I'm so sorry.
Okay, that's okay. It was
All
a
right.
cool moment.
This guy sees the little thing like flying through the air, just a perfect throw. You couldn't have done any better. And he immediately shields his eyes, looks away. Oh, there are 2 of them in the. Well, there's at least 2 of them in the car. I'll roll for the passenger too. I think that's only fair.
Cool.
Passenger does not pass at all. He's just too busy like trying to take sight or take shots at the SUV, and the full effect bursts in his eyes, and he's like, oh, blinking back. I'm gonna roll.
Technically, damaged eye and damaged ear, but I don't know that ear would count because it is the square ahead. So I'm happy with just damaged eye.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Only damaged eye is good.
So it's -2 to range attacks.
However, like as you hit him with this, flashbang, he like reels back, loses grip of his gun, and whoosh, just flies back past, into the streets, bouncing down the streets, probably fires off a bullet, maybe hits a pedestrian, who knows. And he is now disarmed, at least with that weapon. So that was good for you, at least.
Yeah.
And that's your action.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, Sparkles is gonna basically, I'm gonna say her maneuver, and since they failed, she's gone. She jettisons down a side street as best as her poor little vehicle can, putting down the street as best as it can. And you are alone. Now for some position checks, please.
Mm-hmm.
And what did you get on your perception? Actually,
Okay,
I have the note here from
Fail,
last
they
week.
remain where
Hold
they
on.
are. It was really high, surprisingly. Don't think that's going to beat the DV.
Oh, fuck. I didn't write this one down. God damn it. Oh, well. I'll just tell you. I don't know if it matters for your position check, but before you just make a decision on your position check, you throw that grenade down the street, and as you're coming back into your car, you can see down one of the side streets, 2 motorcycles kind of like catty corner from each other, and they're obviously tiger claws. They've got the image, emblazoned on the front, coming down that side street to come intersect you.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And now you can decide what you want to do for your position check.
Well, it's still a straight roll. I got
Yep.
a 19 total, which wouldn't advance. I would just stay where I am.
Unless you
Can I
mulligan
spend
luck.
2 luck? Yeah, I was gonna say, can I spend 2 luck to move up a square?
You may.
All right, and Moxie will inform Rex that there's 2 bikes incoming from the
Say it in character.
alley. We have 2 bikes incoming from the alley on the left, right. What did you say?
At alley.
Left, we'll say. For narrative
On the left.
purposes. All right. Understood.
Hey,
All
Ray,
right, and I'll
Did
roll
we get done
position.
with our concerts and then steal some bikes?
Yes,
All
it's
we can
actually
find
these
is
guys,
Tiger Claw bikes.
but Rex lights them up.
Yeah.
If you hadn't said, it was clearly Tiger Claw.
Okay, so now let me get these guys into the map here. Okay. So dudes are coming. They're not positioned quite like that. More like that. Okay. Wait, I just deleted somebody that I didn't mean to, I think.
No, you took out Sparkle, it looks like.
Oh,
Removed
I didn't
from
put
the
this
map.
person's initiative in there correctly. Okay, cool. Motorcycle A. It's got a little SMG on his
Wait, is that right?
right hand. Yes.
Shouldn't he be... Where's the other motorcycle?
You only see
Shouldn't
one?
they be below Rex? Because Rex has a higher initiative?
Oh, whoops. Yes, you are correct. Sorry.
Oh, no, it's all good.
All right.
We're not trying to make sure that this car doesn't get damaged at all.
Rex is dropping his assault rifle and drawing his hand cannon, firing at, we'll say, the silver bike. Well, the driver of the silver bike misses. Fuck me. Okay. He just isn't able to correct in time. Bullet whizzes whoosh over the guy's head as you guys are flying down the street.
What kind of pistol is it?
It is a Militech Boomer Buster.
Very heavy?
Yeah, it's a very heavy. Yep. Rate of fire 1.
Mm.
Okay, that's his turn. Now it is my guy's turn. Yay! He is going to fire at your vehicle. Where's my ranged chart for an SMG? And it's 1 square, basically.
The first row, yeah.
Oh, that's not great. Oh well, here we go. Okay. That's actually still a hit. Wow. Nice. Okay. Damage coming in. No crit this time. Oh wait, I didn't have a crit last time either. Damn it. 10. 15 points of damage. So only 2 make it through. 3 make it through.
You'll have to let me know when I'm at half health.
I will. You're not quite there yet. Okay. So he comes in making this sweet turn, just leaning down. His knee touches the pavement, firing his SMG as he swings in. Bullets thud into the armor of the vehicle, and make some more vital connections. I think it is my red guy's card's turn, but he doesn't have a clear shot. He's got smoke. He's actually...
Are you sure he doesn't want to try to shoot?
More
What?
likely to hit the guy on the bike than
How horrible that would be.
right.
He's not even close to him. But, you know, things could change fast in a vehicle, I suppose. Silver car. This guy lost his gun. What's the range of this? 5. Can I even have a chance at hitting you at 100 meters with a pistol? I do have a chance. So here we go.
You do have a chance.
It's not likely, but we'll see.
Isn't that like an impossible shot?
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
10. That's a 10.
The DV's a 30.
I know. That's a 6. 16. Not. Nope. Nope. Unfortunately, that is not a hit. Bullet whizzes overhead. You don't even notice it hit. You didn't even notice who was shooting. Okay. Moxie, you're up. What would you like to do?
Good question.
Brake check the bikes.
Honestly, I debated hitting it with the car, but that's ramming, and I don't want to do that kind of damage to.
Yeah, it's
Right,
66,
you're right.
which
Yes,
is
yes.
basically a good assault
And
rifle.
we all
shot.
take whiplash. And
Yep.
yeah, we're not there yet. Thought about it. Not there yet.
You could. Can you pit maneuver if you're ahead of somebody?
I'm sure I can.
A reverse pit.
That's what I want to do.
Can't
If I throw a
remember.
grenade, it'll hit. It has a chance of hitting us, right? Because that's just too close.
It's not likely. No, I don't think it doesn't make sense, in my opinion, for the bounce to come back towards you in this case.
Right.
Cool. I'm gonna yeet another grenade. I know. I'm more thinking.
Would your
because it's a
character
10
know that though? Well, of course
It's,
she would.
yeah, Moxie would. Because it's a 10 meter. Isn't it a 10 meter square though, or is it?
You're also moving.
That
What
is
do you mean
true.
it's a 10-meter square?
A grenade is the.
Oh, and
AoE?
you're within 6. Oh,
Yeah,
you will take damage from the blast.
That's my
Yes.
concern.
Yes.
So what if I throw it here though? Like
I
the
will
square
hit the
behind
blue
them?
bike. I'll hit the blue bike,
Would
but
I not get them
not the silver one.
both? Is there any way I can throw this grenade to get them both and not our car?
You know what? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. But I am throwing it. So, but I'm technically throwing in the second square, right? Not the 0 to 6. It would be the.
No,
Other
it's
one.
still going to be the 0 to. Well, I see what you're
No, I
saying.
feel like you
yeah,
throw it
no, it
farther
would probably
back to
be
the-
like the 10, I guess. I
Yeah.
have to keep using this measuring tool.
The
and it's
7
not
to 12
useful.
range,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay if it goes over their heads so that the blast hits from behind and we'll still hit them.
Sure, yeah. I think
I can do that.
that's fine.
Cool.
All right, I
She's
send you
gonna love-
bardic inspiration, Moxie.
Yeah,
Thank you.
the distance is super abstracted. Yes.
Yes, it is. So that's just gonna throw a K-Tech grenade.
We'll add indie cred to this roll.
Right.
I'm pretty sure again that just makes it because that is a 16. And that's what I need to hit last time.
16 10,
Just hits it,
16
yeah.
does hit. So
Uh,
lands exactly where you want it to. No scatter.
all right, and that's
And go ahead and roll the damage.
66, right, for grenades.
Yeah.
Just check her grenades are her thing. That's not. Oh no, that's not bad damage. Hang on.
Any
It could be
double
better.
sixes?
No,
Oh, damn.
it like split evenly is what the damage did.
I don't think a reflex. Well, does a reflex thing make sense?
22.
Actually, yeah, it does. I get some sort of potential to dodge, right?
Only if you can dodge bullets. Do you have reflex 8?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Wait. Do you need reflex 8 to dodge an explosion?
Pretty sure you do. I haven't looked at grenades for a
Ooh.
really long time.
That's a good question.
Oh God, why?
We all instantly start looking up the rules.
Yeah.
Uh,
Heroic says you do.
You do? Okay.
Oh,
well,
you do,
heroic
but you do
says.
what? You do need reflex 8, or you can dodge. You do get a chance to dodge a grenade.
Anyone with reflex is 8. So yeah, it is.
Need reflex 8. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why we looked that up because I'm good anyway.
For knowledge.
Silver fails. Blue passes. So
Okay.
technically, we'll put him in like the 4-meter range, I suppose. He's on the lower end of this range category.
Sure, he's like swerved to the side.
Yeah.
Either way.
Oh.
20,
Yeah.
22.
Well, this would probably be closer. Okay. 22 damage.
22 points of damage.
And the Superbike has...
So you know you killed the music.
It's still playing. It's just probably
Oh.
doing its thing. Oh my. You've already significantly crippled this poor bike. I'm sad.
Think of how much better it would have been if I could have done to both.
The driver should probably take the thing too, because they don't have like a cab protecting them. So I'll give the damage to that too. The driver, I mean.
Cool.
Have we been dodging grenades without reflex 8?
I don't know.
I don't think we have.
That I cannot confidently
I mean,
comment on.
I have the
Right.
Wait, hold on.
cyberware,
I did something
but
wrong. It's supposed to be. Okay. Ooh, he's looking pretty fucked up. And I will make it so on their turn they have to pass some sort of driving test to actually stay on the bike. On their turn. Okay. Yeah, your explosion goes off. One guy is able to just gun his motorcycle, getting just ahead of it, while the other one, he's trying to do the same, but he's still recovering from that sharp turn. The shockwave and then the explosion just envelops him for a brief second. You can see shrapnel just scraping off bits of his armor, and blood and flesh fly forward as he's driving forward. And anything else on your turn?
I know that's my action.
Okay. And now it is their turn, so let's do that driving test. With penalties. And that is a fail. I think the only thing that makes sense here is they lay over the bike. So, yeah, he's trying to recover. His bike is fishtailing pretty hard. He's trying to counter steer, get a control of the motorcycle again, and the whole thing just flips to one side. You can see him do a somersault through the air and then become road paste as you guys just zoom off. And so this is this bike. And now it is positioning tests.
Yeah. All right. Send me good vibes, guys.
Sending
You
all
got
the good
this.
vibes.
All the good vibes.
Thank you.
We're playing the Peter Gunn theme now.
That's a 19, so I'm gonna mulligan another 2 points of luck to move up.
Okay. So you move one speed category ahead.
Yep.
I'm gonna say you lose red and silver. They are not gonna make it anyway. And we'll just move the combat back down here so that way it can stay in here. You move one square ahead. Okay. Blue bike. It's turn. What happens if you botch this?
Like crit fail? Or just
Yeah.
don't hit the... Ooh. Ooh. Fantastic.
I don't know if there's any special rules.
I seem to remember there being a rule.
I'm pretty sure there is a rule. If you where is it?
Let's see.
It's
I
been a
know
long
if you
time since
fail,
we
it just
covered this
doesn't
one.
move. But if there's
A positioning check.
this check's not considered an action or move action. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it just does.
It's just a fail.
I wish they
right?
did something similar to roller
change
derby,
position.
where things could actually move, back. They don't
Tail.
technically move backwards, but yeah.
They lost ground.
I think there's a thing where if you wanted
I'm
you
gonna do it.
could.
Yeah, it's moving back. So he's struggling to maintain control of his motorcycle. After the explosion, he gets hit by a little bit of the shockwave, causing his bike to fishtail. He's struggling to keep control of it behind you. And now it is Rex's
He's like,
turn.
"Ah!"
Huh?
He came in with his friend get hits, and then it's like, while he's
Yep.
trying to fishtail.
Yeah. Oh, why do I keep doing this? 1, 2, 3. And they're at the far end of 25, so that is going to be a pretty miraculous shot, I think, for a pistol.
He could get his assault rifle out.
He could, but then I have to drop the pistol, and that would go on the ground at this point. He doesn't have the
Wouldn't it go
sling like he does.
on the seat?
Huh?
Can you just
Yeah,
toss it on the seat?
I would still make it an action. It's got to be something. 26 is a 25. It'd be on the seat, but yeah. That's a miss. So Rex fires. Shot goes too wide. All right, so that's his turn. It is. He goes before you?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Cool. He's still trying to recover from this fishtail. I'm going to make him use his action to try to maintain control of his motorcycle. He does. But that's his action. Oxy, you're up.
Sorry, did Rex have to be a 25 or 20?
25.
It's not in the 13 to 25 range?
No. Because the range category is...
It's the third one
Oh,
away.
you're right.
So that
Yeah,
would be-
you're right. But he still missed. It doesn't matter.
It matters. It matters for me.
Okay.
Mostly I'm
No,
checking for me. 'cause
you're right. You're right.
I
It
also
is-
use a
it is.
pistol.
I thought it was 26 for some reason. I thought that was a weird matchup, but that's
Oh,
because I
good.
can't read. So go ahead.
Moxie would like to take out her pistol and shoot at this guy.
Awesome. Hit him, Moxie.
She is going to use. You know what? She's been having success with explosions, so let's use incendiary rounds. Why not? That is
You
a
get
10,
a gun that gets to decide.
followed by an 8. That's an 18 on the dice. So
Oh, yeah, you
she
do.
hits. Oh, he can
18
dodge.
on the dice.
Can't he?
Nice.
Wait,
And
he can dodge.
oh yeah.
So let me
And what's
actually
my
do the math for you.
what's my DV?
32?
Nope. Go ahead and roll damage.
No, I rolled a 2 and 2 ones. It's 4 fucking points of damage.
But
No.
it's incendiary.
It is incendiary, so he is on fire.
He is lightly on fire.
I have to deal the damage. I'm pretty sure it has to get through armor.
Oh, it has to get through
Oh.
armor.
I'm
It does.
barely certain it has to.
So
get
it
through
does
armor.
not do any damage.
Because that was a heroic attempt. Can I get another D6 for a heroic shot and see if that goes above 4 fucking points of damage on 3d6?
Spend 2 luck.
No, I can't do that.
Okay.
I have a 19 DV I have to beat for driving. I can't afford to spend it.
You know what? That's fair. But I mean, nothing. There's no like cost of failure, really.
That's
Except
true. I
for-
just don't move forward.
Yeah. Unless you botch, but that's not something you can prevent anyway.
She did hit him, so even without doing damage, that's something.
That is something. She's gonna try to hit him again. Oh, it's not nearly as good. That is a 20. He has to beat.
20?
Yeah.
Botch. My binary dice.
Yes, 3 6s.
I think this
No.
thing is weighted.
That was better than 2 1s. It's only 10 points of damage though.
10 points of damage.
Yeah.
Well, that's enough to light him on fire.
Sweet. He takes 2 points of damage at the end of his turn if he does not use his action to put himself out.
Which would
Okay,
be
I'll give
difficult
him a
while
little
driving a
fire
bike.
thing. Ah, I'm on fire. Awesome. Anything else?
Nope, that's that. Those are my.
You spent your 2 bullets?
Yep.
Position test.
Oh yeah, she's good. It's a 9 on
He
the
is
dice.
not. So he's not making any progress. You pull ahead. He's too busy like being on fire to properly steer his motorcycle. He's really struggling with being on fire and the explosions and all the chaos that's going on around him.
Not a great day.
Bullets whizzing past his head. He's like, how much do I get paid again?
I was gonna say, what is he questioning how much Blue pays him for this shit?
Rex fires a shot. Oh, that's a 10. That's a 9. That's a hit.
Oh, ho, ho.
That is.
As he's questioning, do I get paid enough for this?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No crit. Um, 14. 21. 21 points of damage.
That's much better than 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it didn't light him on fire.
That is true.
All right. He's like, do I get paid enough for this? Gets shot in the shoulder, jerks to one side, barely is able to, well, we'll see, able to hold on to the handlebars, and it is his turn. He is
Would you like
spending
to
an
stay on
action
fire?
to put himself out. Actually, does that make sense? Yeah, he can just pat his thing while steering with one hand. And he is slowing down. He's out of this fight. So
Fucking shit on my
His
wall.
morale
you
was
were able
broken.
to gun down the road as fast as you can, getting away from the tiger claws, successfully avoiding pursuit.
I mean, if you took out his shoulder, there's no way he's going to be able to drive that bike well enough to
For a long period of time, yeah.
No
keep up
kidding.
with you.
Also,
And
would
at
like to
this
say
point-
that when no one was there to watch is when Rex shot his best and Moxie drove the best.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you guys should have recorded it.
There was a drone somewhere, I'm sure.
That would have been a good
Um,
idea with the tiger claw being our enemy. News reporting.
Wraith, your voice crackles through the radio. Or not radio, I guess, agent. But go ahead. What did you ask
Hey,
all those years
hey.
ago?
You doing all right?
Yeah, took out a couple tiger claws in the clear. Sparkle got hit bad.
All right. Sparkle's gonna make it.
As far as well, her car got hit bad. I'm sure she's okay. Haven't reached out to her yet.
It's cost of helping out,
Just-
I guess.
Kind of got out of the firefight, so
All right. Well, stay safe.
no one showed up where you are. You guys are fine.
We just finished the show. I think we're headed back to the staging area.
You are.
Can you please confirm where you're headed?
Turn to one of the random dancers that's still bent down like this. Hey, do you
You're
know where
on
we're
top
going?
of the fucking pagoda type thing.
Okay.
Are you just looking down and yelling?
Yeah.
There's glass in the way.
Yeah, we're headed back to the staging area.
I'll see you guys soon.
All right.
As she
That's
can clearly hear Wraith yell, "Hey, do you know where we're going?"
That's even better. Yeah, we're going there, of course.
They just smile and give you a thumbs up. It's Tim!
Oh,
Oh, sweet.
Dressed head to toe in like golden sparkly paint and wearing a thong.
good to see Tim
G-string.
again.
Excuse me. Okay. Your float heads down the street. You can kind of tell that it is going, where you think it was, back to the staging area, as you called it.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Nope, go ahead.
I was gonna say, while waiting for us to get there, I'm gonna start tearing my stuff down and getting ready to exit quickly.
Okay.
We don't really have a whole lot in there, right? Like,
Just our instruments and stuff.
I'm just going to try to interact with fans that are still probably on the side of the streets.
Okay, so you come down the dashi float and start talking to people?
No, I mean, are we getting out?
Yeah,
I
once
don't
we
know.
get back to the staging area.
No, once we get to the state, while we're going through the street, I mean, I'm just waving and,
Yeah. Chatting with the other band members.
yeah.
Yes. But when you get down into the street, you can see, there's a lot of people here. You glance around, you can kind of see Horatio off in the back. Dave Wacko is doing like crowd surfing at the moment, just yelling at the top of his lungs as he's carried off into the distance. And who else did you invite? Oh, Dolph Lundgren. Yeah, you can see he's up here around just looking stoic, giving you a nod. It's like, cool, man. And who else did you invite? Anyone else that I'm missing?
No, that's pretty much it.
No, didn't you invite Swag and Horatio?
Oh, yeah, definitely invited Swag.
Oh,
Horatio's-
yes. Swag's here with Dolph. But you can't really see him. You just see the top of his like swag hat.
His hat.
The little sparkly letters through the sea of bodies. He's so short that that's all you can make out.
So is the staging area now just a giant block party?
Pretty much at the moment, yeah.
Nice.
How does Wraith exit?
I am going to try to stay low key as I can in what I'm wearing, and get my stuff packed into Checker's vehicle.
So no more kimono, no more Hana mask, or Oni mask, I guess, in this case.
I'm going to take off the Oni mask and put on my Hana mask and my doctor's coat.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
And turn off my hair and all that.
Okay. And try to sneak out?
Yeah, I'm
roll a
stealthily
stealth.
getting packed up. I moved my dice before we started.
Probably going to be pretty difficult, I think.
I didn't roll well either, so I'm sure that'll go great.
Just beat a 15.
Oh, well. If I can remember where stealth is.
Should be on the left side.
Oh. Yeah, I got a 16. So
Nice.
Nice.
So you are able to, downplay yourself, kind of look your mundane self. I don't know how you make it by in a jacket, but for whatever reason, people are too occupied with their chatter, the excitement from the show in general, and you're able to just slip past. Maybe you're using like the dancers as cover.
As cover.
Kind of like moving through them. People are more excited about congratulating the dancers. They did such a good job, that all that stuff. And you're able to slip on by. Where are you going?
I'm gonna let like the rest of the band, Juno and Deeps and all them get, take their moment. But I'm just gonna look for Nadia.
Okay. Yeah, Nadia, she is not like a big crowds kind of person, but she is here, and you spot her. She's at the truck. She would have been helping out hand supplies. So at the moment, it looks like she's just packing up boxes.
I'm gonna go assist.
Okay.
I'm gonna probably be more in the way than I am like
Helping.
when we were exiting the fight.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be helping the best I can.
Okay. So you walk up, you pick up a box, and what would you like to say? She's like bent over, like putting some things back inside of one of the boxes.
Thank you so much for your help. It means a lot.
She like nearly jumps out of her own skin. As you say this from behind her, and turns around, just like, oh my god, what? Yeah, of course. If I was gonna help.
I
Really
appreciate
good
it.
show,
Hey, thanks.
Yeah.
I think I really got through to some people.
I think you did. But you usually do.
I have my days.
She's like moving around you as you're holding this box awkwardly, trying to like grab bottles and clean up, and you're just kind of standing there talking to her. She says, I get the sense you might not be happy with your performance.
Oh no, I think it went fine.
Okay, so what is it then? I detect something.
Look, I've been saying for a long time I'm getting too old to be a rock star, and I'm just trying to do something good while I can. So
She clicks the roof of her mouth with her tongue.
I'd rather be hanging out with you than getting swarmed over there by groupies.
Well, here you are.
I'm helping. I still have the same box. I'm sure that she's put several things away.
Yeah. I can understand that. I have an idea. She leans over and pulls the, big fucking, what is it? What do you call this? The cover to the side of the taco
The
truck.
food truck.
The
Yeah.
roll door.
Yeah.
No, the food truck, like the side flap, like the roof.
Yeah, the
thing?
side
the-
flap.
Yeah, the side flap.
Side
Is it
flap.
an awning?
Side flap. Canopy.
Awning might be
Canopy.
right. Yeah, something like that.
Canopy,
I like side
awning,
flap.
side flap.
Side
Those
flap.
she pulls all three of those down.
One smooth motion.
One smooth motion. And shuts the door behind you, curls her arms around your shoulders, and pulls you in against her lips.
I kiss her passionately.
Okay. You guys have this moment of connection. You can hear the sounds of all the people around you kind of drown out as you kiss. It's a sweet thing. Lasts for a while. Both in your mind and in reality.
Yeah.
Do you pursue it any further than that, or keeping
After
it?
we kiss, I'm gonna lean my head against her head
Okay.
and just say, we're probably gonna have a big taco dinner tonight. If you want to come over and hang out.
Yeah, I'd like that. She smiles. Okay. Moxie, you arrive to the scene.
There's a couple things I want to do before I get there.
Understood.
After she hangs up with Wraith, she has her agent text Desiree asking where they are going now that the concert is over.
No trust.
She
First,
says, we're going to the lot and we're packing up as fast as we can. We're going to get Wraith out as soon as I find him. And, yeah, I see Deep's here. He's chatting with people. We've got the other band. There's Juno. There's Cage is... Oh, fuck. Oh, I don't know. But I'll figure it out, sweetheart.
no, thank you. And then Moxie would like to text Sparkles and just, we shook the tiger claws. Did you get somewhere safe?
Yeah. Things are just preem here.
Yeah, your call took a big hit.
Yeah, it's going to take me a minute to repair it. I'm pulled into an alley. I'm doing what I can right now. Patch job, get it to work. Hopefully. You don't happen to know any good mechanics, do you?
I know a fantastic mechanic. Unfortunately, she's out of town right now.
Nova. All right, Choom. Well,
Actually, I might know someone else. Where is I'll get her just to contact you the next day or two.
oh. Preem.
She doesn't have a place, so she'd have to borrow yours.
Okay, so that might be a little bit of a problem. We'll see.
I'll let you two work it out.
Mm-hmm.
But you can get back somewhere.
I think so.
All right. If something happens, let me know. I'll come help you out.
Sure. Appreciate it.
Appreciate your assist today.
Where'd you learn that lingo?
Childhood.
Okay. Take care.
You too. Then she'll head to the location.
Now you head there.
I
There's
may sit
people.
down at-
It's still a sizable crowd. Some on the fringes are maybe filtering off, but for the most part, everybody's just standing around, chatting, drinking, talking. Chatting and talking are the same thing. You know what I mean.
Yeah. I guess you would have double checked with Rex too, just to make sure he was okay and he didn't get hit.
Oh yeah, he says, "I'm
I mean,
frosty, baby,"
yeah.
and scratch me. Brushes off his shoulder. Car though, fuck.
Yeah.
That's not as bad as it could have been, I suppose.
No. Did you see Sparkle's vehicle? It's fucked.
Oh no. To be honest, I was a little glad she was in the way of that shot.
Yeah.
Those shots.
Yeah.
Sucks to be her, I suppose.
She'll get it fixed.
Yeah. Cost a pretty penny, though. Hey,
What about you? Because Colt ain't back for a week.
I was thinking about asking Checkers. She does this kind of thing, doesn't she?
Yeah. I was going to offer checkers to Sparkles.
Yeah, let me take care of it first.
Of course, you have priority.
You know what? I'll tell her about Sparkles.
After she's repaired the SUV?
Correct.
All right, Rex.
Take his fixer cut.
Okay, once she gets to the thing, I guess she just texts the group chat. She can find Checker's car fairly easily, yeah?
I forgot what she's driving. The Archer now? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
I assume it's somewhere near the float because she took the lead when we broke off, so.
Mm-hmm.
And the float's pretty easy to spot.
Yeah. Well, and you know where the place is, so. They've just deconstructed by the time you arrive. They've deconstructed a lot of the float. It's like halfway down, being packed up.
Cool. So she'll get out, look around, message the group chat. I'm here. Rex and I are here by the Archer.
Taco
What
party
is-
tonight at my place. Low key, no pod people.
So you're not announcing this on your garden?
No.
Okay.
I'm not even telling Cage about it.
You weren't going to tell Cage? No, he's the one we don't care about, right?
Uh-huh. If you want to let Juno know, though, it's okay.
All right, sounds good.
Anything else you guys want to do before this scene wraps up?
I'm good.
Okay. So eventually Desiree does manage to find you and says, "There you fucking are." She like opens the back of the truck as you and Nadia are like making out. You're like in the middle of your faces
Teenage
mashed
makeout.
against each other. And she's like, "There you fucking are. Come on, we gotta get the hell out of here, or
Well,
Moxie's gonna
let's
chew
fucking
my
walk
ass
away.
out. Come on."
I set down the box.
It
You've
was
been
empty
holding
the whole
box the
time.
whole time.
Held the box.
I assume like with one hand because it was empty. Like
Okay. It was empty. Okay. And Nadia like straightens herself, mats down her hair, dresses up her hair, probably up, and smooths down her skirt and says, yeah, yeah, that was a really good talk. I'll
I'll talk to you later, Doctor.
yes, that, doctor.
Good. Doctor.
Doctor.
I leave.
Yes.
Des kind of just rolls her eyes and says, "Come on, getting the fuck out of here."
Hey, have you
Thought I
checked the
told you
numbers
not to
on the
leave
merch?
Angelina's sight.
She can see this van, right?
Wraith, I swear to God, my blood pressure is going to go through the roof.
Also, apparently the fans would like us to get some action figures.
What? Just thinks about it. Okay. I'll see what I can do. I think I know a guy.
All right.
Action figures of... We'll design it later, but that's not a bad idea.
All right. I put a plug in there for the merch.
Ooh,
so,
what kind of accessories?
I heard that. Thank you.
Yeah. I think we come with our instruments.
Oh.
Okay. You are ushered out. You're traveling with Desiree. A bunch of people come around asking for autographs and that kind of thing. You know, bunch of flash photography. Think paparazzi. But you manage to get led over to the Suburban, where it's hard to tell with Angelina. She's always kind of got RBF, but she doesn't look. She looks particularly displeased at the moment, and but your band is filtered in. Even Cage, sorry to say, guys. But he's got his shirt off. He is drunk. You can tell off of his ass already.
When people want autographs, I put on the face and do the whole big wraith, like, "Hey, thank you so much. Yeah, what's your name?" and like sign things and
Okay, do normal rock star stuff.
yeah.
You see Desiree's like pulling you by the sleeve. Come on, we're going. But
Apparently, I gotta go. It's past my curfew, but I love you, and remember, time is ticking down.
several people in the crowd are like, "After party? Come on, we can have
I
something at
can't
my
tonight.
place. Come over to my
Mom's-
place." No,
Mom says
mine,
it's bedtime.
over here.
I'm gonna like pretend to be fighting against Desiree while I'm being led away.
Yeah, you are led into the car. Door shuts.
I'm so
You
sorry
and
about
Deep's
that.
both, and you drive off. Where are you guys going? Back to your place, I guess.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who are you inviting?
Honestly, just the team.
Just the team.
Yeah, and if they each want to have a +1 or something, that's fine.
You took my +1 away.
I'm sorry.
You said no pod people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shot through the
Sure.
heart.
But you could still invite her. It's your
You could
house
bring-
too.
You could bring Dolph.
Oh.
Lolf.
That's it.
Yeah.
Lolf does
Yeah,
it.
but if I
can bring your
invite
actor
Lolf,
buddy.
I have to invite Swag.
If you give a Lolf a cookie,
I will give you my +1 since my +1 is obviously already invited.
Yeah. You can have a +2.
You can have +2.
Ooh.
So you can bring them both.
On my roll? Sweet.
All right. Well, you gather a small crowd. I assume that Desiree and Angelina are invited to this.
yeah, obviously.
Have a little bit of a relaxing, mingling party with a small group of friends.
We have some lower mid-shelf wine and some pre-packed tacos.
Okay.
I invite Lolf, Horatio, and Swag.
Okay, well then it gets significantly louder. Because Horatio just has a naturally loud voice. Wolf isn't much of a talker, but Swag makes up for it in troves. It's like, yo, did you see my film with this chum? Guy had the most epic death scene of ever had in a film. You really should watch it. It deserves an Oscar.
Moxie's thinking, I don't remember him dying.
I'm going to reenact the death scene that didn't actually happen.
Roll your acting.
Yes! Do I get a bonus for being drunk? No, just kidding.
Sure.
Like, Moxie's about to comment on it.
9.
Give yourself a +2 because this is trivial.
Yes! Wow, I actually got a 19.
19. Nice! You managed to reenact your death scene almost perfectly and sell it maybe even a little too hard because you throw yourself back and hitting like the island table. It like pushes a little bit too deep into your ribs. The wind is knocked out of you and you tumble onto the ground,
It's
flailing out your
unbelievable.
arms. You don't stick out your tongue, but I thought that was funnier. And you're dead. And the roar of applause comes up from the small group that's gathered. He says, "Yo, see what I told you? That guy knows how to act." And with that, unless there's anything else of import to do,
No.
I think we should call it here and wait for our other two chooms to continue the story.
Sounds like a plan.
Excellent. Well, thank you all for being here tonight. I hope you enjoyed. I know I did.
Thank
We'll
you,
see
guys.
you next time. Same bat time, same bat channel. Love you all.
Yeah.
Ooh. Fighting
Yeah.
biotechnical
Oh,
beasts.
That sounds
biotechnia.
amazing.
Nice. That's awesome. Well, thanks for coming in, Raiders. Sorry to have you come and then run, but
That's all right. We'll braid
It's life, I
somebody
guess.
cool, so you'll still get to see a good game.
yes.
Will
Take
we?
care.
Nice.
Yeah.
We'll catch you next week. Love y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Right.